Hello, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stick with us until the end to hear the sources and verify the facts for yourself. Today, we're talking about something that's raising eyebrows and leaving many South Africans feeling frustrated, especially those who've been job hunting for months or even years with no luck. The Inkomiti Usuthu Catchment Management Agency, known as IUCMA, is now in the spotlight for hiring a foreign national without a valid work permit or verified qualifications, and worse, they apparently did this by sidelining their own HR department. Now, for those who don't know, the IUCMA is a water management agency responsible for taking care of our rivers and catchment areas, mainly in Mpumalanga. It plays a vital role in protecting South Africa's water resources. But instead of making headlines for good work, the agency is now facing serious scrutiny over what appears to be a blatant disregard for legal hiring practices. According to internal sources and whistleblower accounts, the decision to hire the individual was not made through proper recruitment channels. In fact, the HR department, which is supposed to handle things like work permits, background checks, and qualification verification, was deliberately left out of the process. Instead, the CEO and certain members of the board reportedly went ahead and made the appointment themselves. This foreign national was then given a senior post within the agency, with access to sensitive internal information and decision-making powers. That's a big deal. And what makes it worse is that this person had no valid South African work permit at the time of their hiring. On top of that, no one even verified their qualifications to ensure they were suitable for the role. Now let's be honest, this kind of thing hits a nerve for many South Africans. We've got thousands of qualified locals who are sitting at home, jobless, even after studying and working hard. Some have applied to dozens of jobs and never even gotten a reply. So when a government-funded agency bypasses its own rules and gives a job to someone who shouldn't even legally be working here, it feels like a slap in the face to every struggling South African job seeker. And it's not just about the job itself, it's about trust. How can the public trust an institution that skips its own internal checks? If the HR department wasn't involved, how do we know proper procedures were followed? What kind of message does this send to other employers across the country? The Department of Water and Sanitation, which oversees agencies like IUCMA, is reportedly aware of the incident and has launched an investigation into the matter. Meanwhile, civil society organizations and labor unions are demanding accountability and calling for an urgent review of all appointments made by IUCMA leadership in recent years. According to reports, some staff members at the agency raised concerns about the appointment at the time, but those concerns were ignored or shut down. That points to a bigger issue around governance and internal oversight within the organization. When these sorts of decisions are made behind closed doors, with no transparency, it weakens the entire system. Rules are put in place to protect the integrity of institutions and ensure fairness, especially in the public sector. Once those rules are broken, what stops it from happening again? On the human side of this story, let's not forget that real people are affected. That job could have gone to a South African, someone qualified, someone who needs to feed their family, someone who could have used the opportunity to build a future. And now, because of questionable decisions at the top, that opportunity was lost. The IUCMA has yet to release an official public statement explaining why the HR department was sidelined or how this hiring was allowed to happen in the first place. But the people are watching, and questions are piling up fast. All images used in this video are for illustration purposes only. The information in this report is based on verified details from whistleblower statements, investigative reports from News 24, SABC News, and departmental correspondence from the Department of Water and Sanitation.